A problem with people with 4C here in my genetics. Please don't say nothing negative. I don't want to hear it today. Okay? Y'all. All right. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. I want to talk about Christmas. Now, some people are not going to agree with me, but I also want to talk about 4C hair care in the winter season. Y'all, why the heck do I smell vinegar in here? Even though I did not put vinegar in this ball jar. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. Dang. I don't know what happened, y'all. I'll be back, y'all. I just had to hurry up. I don't know what happened, but there was some vinegar left in that jar. So I had to rinse it out real quick. I had to rinse it because I don't want it to mess up the process that I already did. Okay, y'all. We're going to get started in a minute. I don't know what's going on with this. Let's try this one more time. Okay. Now, I'm going to say some stuff about Christmas that a lot of people ain't going to like. And we're not getting into the religion part. No, we're not doing that. It'll be an endless battle in here. I want to talk about Christmas because I want to talk about Christmas and 4C hair care. Something that I recently learned about 4C hair care. Okay? Y'all, why it looked like I saw some lightning outside? That's weird. It either was a ghost or I saw something flash by just now. Might have been a spirit. But, yeah, y'all. We'll wait till we get more people in here. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So, let's begin since we do have some people listening. One thing I learned about Christmas is necessary, and it been necessary. Christmas is necessary for the African American community. Period. Okay? Now I'm going to tell y'all why. When you have Christmas, okay? Some of y'all barely even have any time off work, but your employer will give you Christmas off. So you get to spend time with your family around Christmas when you might have worked all year long and never had a break. Never was able to get really a day off. And the day offs you got from your job, you had to take care of you and take care of business. Christmas allows you to be lazy. It allows you to rest a little more and not apologize. Okay. Hi, everybody. Christmas allows you to get the things that you can't afford. Let's keep it real, y'all. When you have Christmas and people got money in the family and they see you need certain things, 9 times out of 10, they'll buy you it for a Christmas gift. So black people, stop sitting up there saying you don't need Christmas. Stop acting like you got lots of money to burn like the rich white population, some of them do. You know you're struggling. You know you need a new toaster oven. You know you need clothes. You know you need underwear. You know you need stuff. And Christmas is a provider. Period. You don't have to look at it like, oh, it's a religion I don't do. It's a pagan holiday. But you know what I find with people who always call it pagan? They stay going to the Christmas parties though. The people say they don't celebrate Christmas, but they never turn down a Christmas gift. Okay? I feel like this. If you're going to say you don't do Christmas, Turn down Christmas gifts then. Don't accept no Christmas gifts from your relatives. People that love you say, no, thank you, I don't do Christmas. But a lot of people, they know damn well they're not going to say that. They know they're still going to accept those gifts. So I find a lot of people who say they don't do Christmas, often they're narcissists, and I'm keeping it real. They ain't going to turn down no gifts. They ain't going. Somebody came over their house and said, I'm going to pay a couple months of your car note. They wouldn't turn it as a Christmas gift. They know damn well they wouldn't turn it down. Y'all better be careful what communities y'all listening to up on these platforms. Somebody said, where am I from? People always want to know where I'm from. Woo, child. It's no problem, but I don't know what everybody want to track my genetics. No, I'm not saying I'm not snapping at you or nothing, but I done told people countless times on this channel. Okay, I'm a descendant of documented slaves. On two sides of my family, my grandparents were Native American. Two sides. My mother's mother, I knew them too. They was alive. They was alive when I was young, and my other Native American grandmother, half Native American, meaning her mother was Native American. I knew her throughout my life. She died about 6 years ago. My grandmother, the one that was more Native American and was raised by her Native American family. But as I was saying, y'all, stop sitting up there hating on Christmas. Some of y'all going go into the next year needing stuff, and y'all gonna be complaining about the prices when you could have got that stuff for Christmas. Okay, you can still exchange gifts with people. You gave them something, they gave you something. You got what you needed, period. Period. Okay? Some of y'all probably wondering, why am I doing my hair like this? We're going to get into what I'm doing. Okay? I have very strong, healthy hair. We'll talk about it. But don't tap out of Christmas, y'all. Don't join that boycott against Christmas. Some of y'all going to have your car go down. Some of y'all going to have your gas bills unpaid. And y'all going to wish y'all got those gift cards. Y'all going to wish y'all got those gift cards. Black people better know how to work the system. You can make these holidays work for you. Y'all better stop joining this trend, all because you want to be able to say you don't do Christmas. But while you say you don't do Christmas, I'm sitting up here with the stuff I need. Period. Period. I'm sitting up here with gift cards to get me new clothes and essential needs. While you're sitting around saying, I don't do Christmas, I don't have what I need. Okay. Man, I don't know if I did this one. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Now, if you don't like the people you're around on Christmas, don't stay the whole time. Leave early. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Just like, okay. Just like you would do if you was working for Massa. If you was working for a toxic employer, you would go, okay, to get your paycheck. Learn to do that on Christmas too. Around people. Everybody ain't going to have the personality that you like. Everybody ain't going to be for you at the Christmas party. There's not one party you're going to go to and everybody going to like you. And people are not going to like you there. Just get your stuff and say, well, I got my stuff. Goodbye. Goodbye. And I didn't use them because I gave on Christmas too. Period. And look, some people, they don't care what you give them on Christmas because they got money. They got more money than you. I'll just keep it real. They got more money than you, so they ain't pressed for your dollars on Christmas. But if you know you live in check to check, you know You know you get in and you looking for discounts and you in programs and stuff. Then you should be like, I'm gonna go ahead and do Christmas and tolerate these people, get what I need, and roll. Y'all think that half of these rich people ain't doing Christmas? Some of them is doing Christmas and getting that stuff and selling it. They getting them Christmas gifts and selling that stuff while you just trying to march against Christmas to prove some point you don't do paganism. Y'all, I'm telling you, Christmas has been provided for me. This right here needs, let me go over here because I didn't do this one. Okay, I stopped about right here. Christmas has provided for me a lot of my needs. Because of Christmas, I was able to get a Frigidaire, a toaster, dishes, all kind of nice stuff for my first apartment. You know, a lot of people don't even do housewarming parties anymore. So Christmas is a time for you to get stuff for your house and your kids. You say you having a housewarming party, a lot of people ain't showing up. It's like them days of the housewarming party is obsolete. But if you say Christmas, okay, they'll say, all right. Now I'm gonna get into talking about 4C here. There's something that I realized that was hidden from black people about hair care. Okay? Black people, a lot of African Americans have the 4 hair group. This is something only recently I learned. Hair is supposed to be an art. Okay? When you are doing your hair is supposed to be done with your emotions. Artistic. Your hair is not supposed to be done to be like the trending hairdos. Okay? What may happen is you may not realize that trending hairdo that you involved in is actually causing you some hair problems. What I found out is when you have African American hair texture type of hair, your hair needs the products that are of those people who may still live where those products grow. Did you get that? Okay. So if you have 4C hair, you need the same products that you see the Jamaican people using. You need the same products. Period. Okay? And if you hating on Jamaican people's hair, and if you hating on their culture, you're hating on yourself. Okay? If you're of color and you know you got a 4C hair type group. One thing I learned recently about four hair type is that our hair wants moisture on the ends. See this? Our hair needs moisture on the ends. On the ends during the winter season so that the ends don't crack and start to split and break. So what I do is I use the same products that they would use to actually lock my hair. If I went to a Jamaican hairstylist and I was trying to lock my hair up, I would use what they're using. Okay? But I sometimes I be forgetting to keep my hair wet when I do this. Like I did this side a little dry, so I had to redo it. All right. Now it takes me only about an hour. That's it. To do this because I don't do perfectionism. I don't care about perfect parts. I don't care about snatched edges. I don't care about that. What I care about is protecting my hair from breakage and the winter element that might cause the ends to crackle and break. See how I'm putting it on the ends from the middle down to the ends like this. Okay. Now some of y'all know that I trim my hair I recently had a lady cut way too much of my hair off, but the hair's growing back. Now, really when you seal your ends in your 4C, your hair's supposed to be even more damp. But what I'll do if my hair starts to dry too quick because of the winter dryness air, I'll just respray it with a milk-based type of product, okay, like by Paul Mitchell. I'll just respray it. Now, I'm not trying to like get some perfect hairdo style. I'm not trying to do that. What I'm just trying to do is make sure that my ends, like at least almost 4 inches up the hair, about that much at least, is protected. Okay, I learned something about hair growth recently. My hair is growing faster again, faster. What I found out is that the hair scalp, it loves minerals on the scalp, but mineral liquids. It loves it in a liquid form. So, like 4 or 5 times a week, just spraying your actual scalp with water and a little bit of oil in it. We're talking about a real little bit of oil, like just a couple drops, like rice water or peppermint water, a peppermint oil. Like getting a spray bottle, putting a couple drops of peppermint oil, couple drops of rice water, and spraying your actual scalp. Okay, it wants the liquid. The ends of your hair, it wants the paste. See this? This wants paste. Okay, Madam C.J. Walker was right when she was putting that wax paste on her ends like that. When she was like going with the wax paste down her hair, she was right when she was doing that, y'all. She was right. Okay? What it does is it protects the wiry type of hair, like 4C hair. Okay? Now, some of y'all may be like, oh, I don't want that paste in my hair. I don't like how I feel. Within a couple days, you can barely feel that paste. You can barely feel it because your hair will gobble it up, okay? It loves your ends. Your hair loves that paste. Now, what I found out is that 4C hair likes clarification, okay? Like every 2 weeks, clarify your hair. Scrub your scalp with baking soda and water. Do not try to get a clarifying shampoo. It is not going to clarify your scalp nowhere near as baking soda could do. Okay? So every 2 weeks you're going to clarify. Not once a month, because product buildup after a while, it does block hair growth. So instead of focusing on having this snatch style, this taking 16 hours to do, what you just want to focus on is making sure your ends are protected. That's it. Because if your ends aren't protected, it makes no sense to grow your hair, because you're just going to keep on trimming up, and you're going to say your hair is staying the same length. That's what you're going to say when you're just trimming dead ends every year too often. Okay? So get used to spraying your scalp with water-based minerals. Okay? You can actually buy mineral water. So you can buy mineral water that's from the mountains. I forget what the name of the company, but they sell it. And then you could just put a couple drops of rice oil or rice water in there and a couple drops of peppermint. And you're just going to like part your hair, even with the twister in, and just spray between them. Okay? The peppermint and the rice water, the rice water is going to give your hair the extra protein that it likes. The peppermint is going to give it stimulation, growth stimulation. Last thing you want to do is let your scalp get bone dry. You don't want a scalp that's dehydrated because then it's like no growth. Okay. So that's something only recently that I learned. Now, in order to know what to spray on your scalp to grow your hair, because hair grows from the scalp, keep that in mind, y'all. You have to get you a blood type diet book. Now I'm gonna show y'all in a minute, y'all, but let me just finish sealing, okay? This might look like I'm styling, but I'm really not focusing on the style. I'm just focusing on the sealing. Now this is something that I learned from a white girl. Who knew? Okay? That's why people need to stop thinking that these white stylists don't know what they're doing. When I went to the white stylist, she sprayed my hair, my scalp, with Paul Mitchell mineral spray. And then she picked it at the scalp to stimulate it. And then she put a sealing type of paste butter only on my ends. And she did not twist it at the roots. She twisted it about 3 to 4 inches from the scalp. Now, y'all know, if y'all look at my picture last year, my hair was long. I had a white girl doing my hair. So I went back to doing what she did. She did not twist at my scalp. She started about 3 to 4 inches from the scalp, and she just let the hit. All she did was let it go around her finger. Okay, that's all she did, like that. If the hair was real wiry with a lot of gray, then she would use 2 fingers, since gray is resistant to twist. Hi, everybody. Oh, thank you very much. Because I finally figured out how to take care of myself. Y'all, I'm trying to save y'all the trouble. It took me about 15 years to know how to take care of myself as a woman of color. That's sad. And that's because our mamas didn't know what our mamas didn't know. The mamas born in the 1950s and 60s, they were turning up a lot. They wasn't really thinking about taking care of themselves. Okay? And that's just the truth. All right. So, one thing I want to talk to people who got for a hair group, no water, no moisture. So don't be trying to seal your ends dry. You have to mist them like this, see? The paste goes in while your hair is wet. In the winter months, you're always supposed to seal. Okay? How you take care of your hair in the winter determine how well it's going to do come spring. Whether you're going to need a lot cut off or what. So always step up your hair care game in the winter. Unless once that temperature gets freezing cold, where you could blow smoke out of your mouth, you either keep your hair covered or you keep it sealed. Now, somebody like me, I will straight up seal my ends and put a loose silk scarf or a loose scarf around my head if I go outside in the winter. I'm straight up wearing my hoodie, like straight up. This winter, the northern winds will destroy your hair if you're black. You'll think it's all cute running around here with your ends out, and your hair uncovered, and then that spring will come, and your hairstylist will say, "Oh, you got a lot of split ends," and then you'll have to lose all that growth you got. You'll be like, "How come I don't got no growth?" Y'all, I'm telling you no lie. People say our hair was long in the winter. Well, we didn't wear our hair out in the winter. We did not wear our hair out in the winter back in the 90s. If we did, it looked like it had it out. It was weaved. It was out. Our hair was tucked in, and then we had weave on top. But we never wore our hair out in the winter season. And I damn sure ain't again either. Cause y'all, I had to do a whole reset on my hair over the last 2 days. Cause y'all know the winter wind got so bad, I can feel the crispy dryness coming onto my hair. I was like, oh no, if I keep this up, I'm gonna start getting too much shedding. Now I'm gonna share the blood type diet book. See how this basically only took, this is taking less than 2 hours to do. Less than. See, less than 2 hours. All I got is this little section left. I'm not even doing it perfect because it's artistry. Why you want to look like everybody else? Like, okay. So we're gonna talk about the book I got here in a minute, y'all. But I do want to, let me just separate the hair real quick so I don't get confused. I wake up doing my hair, y'all. I'm one of those women that will wake up an hour before my man and do my hair and clean myself up. I don't play. I'll wake up 30 minutes before him or 2 hours before and get myself together. I don't play, y'all. My first 2-3 hours is about beauty health care. My teeth was all stained up, y'all. This is no lie. Because I started waking up early and I started chewing on lemons. I was going like this on lemons. Okay? I did that like 3-4 days a week for a month straight. And then I used the Sensodyne whitening toothpaste. And I got all those stains off that bottom tooth. All that dark brown stain that was on my bottom teeth, they're gone. You have to take care of yourself. I was real insecure about them brown stains that was down there. And I busted it out. I'm about to go. I'm telling you, ladies, when you make your lemon water, whatever the lemon is left over, go like this on your teeth. Okay? And then wait like a couple minutes with it on your teeth. And then rinse your teeth or brush your teeth. Okay? Rinse your teeth with apple cider vinegar and water to finish the pulling of the stains, to get them off. And then once that's off, once you do that, I'm telling you, you do that for like 2-3 weeks. Just make it a part of your weekly routine and you'll see your teeth getting whiter. Hi, everybody. So y'all want to share this book here. I want to share this book. Now, look at this towel that I used on my hair. See this towel? Look how small it is. I use the same size towel. Now, guess what? I don't rub my hair. I sponge my hair. Because I got spongy hair. I sponge it with the towel. I do this. I don't do this. Because when you do that, you get split ends. I do this to my hair. And then I leave some water in it. Okay. So body types. Okay. Why I say body types? Yeah, blood type and body types. Now, one thing I found out about blood type and body types is that when you eat for your blood type, everything starts to get better. Your hair, your skin, everything. So when we get into looking at this one. So turkey is on the blood type A and B diet. But if we look at the seasonings. Now, when you're trying to take care of your hair, you want to look on the blood type diet with the seasonings and the spices, like the herbs. So you want to look there. So here we have on blood type B, we have green tea, ginger, ginseng, peppermint, parsley, sage, and rose hips. So because those are beneficial, and cayenne pepper and curry. So like this side of the list is everything you should be putting in your body, most likely in the morning hours and in your hair if you can. So look what's on the list. bananas and pineapple. You can actually buy banana conditioner. You can actually buy pineapple conditioner. Herbal Essence make a pineapple conditioner. And I think they make a banana conditioner too. Now, when we get into the spices, ginger, cayenne curry, and horseradish. So I would use the ginger for hair growth. I would put the ginger in my green tea or my peppermint tea every morning to stimulate hair growth. Or you can actually put ginger and peppermint tea in a water bottle, spray your scalp, leave it on there for like 20 minutes, like it's a conditioner, and then rinse it out. I wouldn't wash it out. I would rinse it out. Okay. The thing is, it's not that people of color, our hair can't grow healthy. First of all, we have to stop cutting it. And that's something that I recently learned. I'm not cutting no more, but every couple of years. I'm boycotting the scissors. I'm going a couple years with no scissors at the salon. I'm telling them, I don't care. I can trim my own hair. I'm boycotting all scissors until the next election, next presidential election. I will not be getting my hair trimmed in the salons. No. I don't want that energy, that angry, violent, mad at society energy being put into the scissors and too much of my hair getting cut off. So oatmeal and rice is on here. See? Oatmeal and rice bran, brown rice, rice cakes. It's a lot of rice on here. Rice pasta, rice oats. So if you are of color, 9 times out of 10, you need to increase your rice intake. You also should be doing rice water treatments on your hair like the Asian people. Most African Americans in America is blood type A, B, or B, period. A lot of them are, A, B, B, or A with the RH factor. There's a huge population of Black people in America who are blood type B, whether it's positive or negative blood type. Okay? B plus, B minus. But a lot of Black people in America are blood type B. Not too many of us is O. Not too many of us is O. I looked at the percentage. I looked it up. So if you are of color, you have to start eating more protein, because blood type B and AB is blood types that like a high protein diet. But a lot of Black people, they don't eat enough protein. We eat too many carbs, and that's how we get chubby. We eat too many carbs, and we eat too much carbs with fat, and we get diabetes. All we got to do is eat less fat and eat more protein instead, and it will give us healthier hair too. So replace one of your fatty foods with a protein source instead. What I do now is I get most of my fat in my morning meal. I find that when I get my 20 grams of fat in the morning before lunch, my skin looks good. My hair feels like it's sealing in moisture. I'm not as hungry. I'm not craving. I'm not eating junk between breakfast and lunch. I find that I can actually go all the way to like 11 o'clock before I will even think of having a meal. So what I do is I wake up and I have a little bit of carbs. This is after an hour woke. And I have enough fat. I have at least 15 grams of fat. This way I'm not starving. I'm not tempted to shove a bunch of food in my mouth. And I can wait till brunch to have an actual meal. Brunch is like 3 hours after you're woke. That's what brunch is. Don't matter what time you wake up. Most of the time, brunch is within 3 hours after you have awakened. Now, what I found out about hair growth, healthy hair, okay, woo, this feels so healthy. What I found out about healthy hair is the first hour of your day determines the health of your hair for the day. So you can't be stressed out in the first hour woke. You also need to have protein, a small amount of protein within the first hour woke, whether it's a boiled egg and a cup of coffee or something. Coffee doesn't have protein in it, but coffee do grow your hair. And coffee is on the list for the blood types. You can have coffee, okay? Coffee is autophagy food. Forget what you heard about coffee. Okay, just don't overdo it. What I have, okay, y'all, let me look a little further into this here. Oh, cream of rice is on here. So I don't know if y'all like cream of rice. Give me a second, y'all. It's playing with my eyes. I just saw something I wanted to. Yeah. I don't see it now, but I know coffee is on here. Yeah. Coffee is autophagy foods. So, have, I don't know if you like coffee. You can have decaf coffee. What I have in the morning hours is 4 days a week. I have a very high maintenance coffee. My coffee is supreme. Like, it has chocolate in it, citrus in it, ginger in it, cinnamon in it, 2% milk in it, maple syrup. My coffee is off the chain. Okay, I trick out my coffee, but I don't use regular sugar anymore in my coffee. I will only use maple syrup, brown sugar, or allulose plant-based coffee in my plant-based sugar in my coffee. I always put some milk in my coffee because I need the fats. If you try to go without some healthy fats in your diet in the first few hours work, you may actually start binge eating later in the day. Okay. So chocolate is on here as well. All right. So carrots is on here for the blood type. So they make carrot hair moisturizers, like carrot. But I just don't see carrots being a hair growth food. Maybe it's a moisturizer, but I don't think it grows your hair as fast. What I would use is just solid, y'all. I would use the green tea and the peppermint. Something that's bushy. I would use food that's bushy for hair growth. Or something that can grow really, really big. Like onions can grow really big, but they got stimulation. You use that, but I would rather stick with the leafy stuff for hair growth. And the herbs. Okay. So people of color, a lot of y'all don't even know y'all blood type, and y'all think y'all going to keep up. Look, I'm telling you no lie. A lot of the other races, they are eating for their body type, and they're eating their blood type diet. Their parents knew this. Their parents was cooking the food. And so they're just eating the same foods that their parents made them. Go to your doctor before they raise the prices, because y'all know they're going up on everything. They're going to go up on the medical fees. When you go next time to the clinic and you get blood drawn, say, I want to know my blood type. What if you get in a situation and you need to put blood away? You don't even know your blood type. Like, that's just crazy. We don't have the shamans of the old days who can taste your blood and say, you're in that group, and taste someone else's and say, you're in that group. We don't have those shamans anymore. We're not out in the village with those shamans with those taste buds that can tell the difference between the blood types. So you have to go to the doctor and find out. Find out. Okay, I just saw honey. Okay, I was looking at that. So cocoa is on here. I don't know if y'all like hot cocoa. So I don't. I know cocoa butter is good for hair. I don't care what nobody say. Cocoa butter is good for hair and skin, and cocoa is on here. So if you have blood type B and A, especially blood type B, cocoa is on here as something you should eat. So each, and maple too, maple here. So for the winter season, have you some maple and cocoa. I think that maple helps your hair to thrive as far as moisture because maple comes out of a tree. That's like the moisturizer of the tree. So I find that, yeah, and it's like the medicine of the tree too. Maple can be medicinal. So, yeah, you can give yourself a maple syrup scalp treatment. You can put it in coffee, like maple in coffee, and then give your, like, rub it on your scalp, let it sit on there maybe 20, 30 minutes, and then shampoo it out. Okay? I think that would work. I think what would work really good is the maple with cocoa cream, maple with cocoa butter and ginger. I think that would work wonders for your scalp and your hair. So I see pecans on here. I don't know if y'all like pecans. Yeah. I'm looking at the banana oats. I'm gonna start eating me banana oat muffins. Oats is really important, I know, for estrogen, for the feminine energy. The bananas is important for your muscles, but potassium, but also it softens your skin. Man, bananas can also be anti-aging. So banana oats, yeah. I started eating butter pecan cookies, low fat butter pecan cookies, y'all, and I'm finding them very beneficial. Okay, the low fat butter pecan cookies that I eat every first 2 hours of my day. It has only 9 grams of sugar and 5 grams of fat per two cookies. So I can sit down in the morning. I can have two cookies with my supreme coffee. Okay, and that will give me enough fat, but it will also give me the pecans, which is on my blood type diet. But the sugar is only 9 grams. So it's not like it will block my intuition. I will still, I will have a little boost in my energy from the 9 grams of sugar. So I wake up now, y'all, and I'll have a boiled egg. Within the first 2 hours, I'll have a boiled egg. The servant meal. I will have a boiled egg, my coffee, and my two butter pecan cookies, and I might have some string beans on the side and some cranberry juice. That's what I have in the morning hours, and I will have some berry flavored electrolyte water with lemon in it. So I'll have a whole bottle of berry flavored electrolyte water with lemon in it. I'll have my cranberry juice, my coffee, which is very high end, with a little bit of maple syrup and 2% milk in it. And then I will have on the side my 2 butter pecan low fat cookies. And then I might have a little bit of string beans, or something like that. Okay. That would be my serving meal. That meal is so low calories that it's so small. So it's the serving meal. It's what I call the ladies' meal, like the meal for you if you're older. It's like an anti-aging meal. So that's the pauper meal, and then your brunch meal would be like almost 2 hours after. Your brunch would be actually your breakfast meal. The pauper meal is not going to be breakfast because it doesn't have enough protein and all the other stuff in it. Your brunch is going to be your actual breakfast meal. Now, and then your snack is going to be your lunch meal. And then your lunch is going to be your dinner meal. Okay? When you do it this way, you're guaranteed not to overeat. I am losing weight like 5 to 6 pounds a week without even trying. I'm not even trying. But that's what I'm doing. I wake up, I meditate, not really meditate, I just lay there maybe about 20, 30 minutes and get some mental relaxing in. Then I may go for a little walk. I do some cleaning, I do some planning, I do some goal setting. And then the very first thing I tackle is my hair, my teeth, and my skin. I look at my teeth to see if they look brown, stained, or whatever. I do a teeth, face, even hair assessment and hair assessment. Because you cannot hide this, okay? Doesn't matter unless you're going to just cover up your whole face all day. So I do the assessment. I even will like see if my ears are draining or whatever. I'll do this and listen to myself. And once I get this done, then I get in the shower. Now, some people like to do theirs, take care of themselves, their hair in their mouth, everything after they shower. I don't do it that way, okay? Because a shower is only 15 minutes. It doesn't require 15, 20 minutes. It doesn't require a lot of energy to shower, but it does require more energy to take care of the other parts of you, like your hair, your skin, your mouth, your scrubbing, your cleansing, your moisturizing, your twisting, your jitter. So my morning burst of energy, first burst goes towards whatever about me needs the most energy. My shower don't require a lot of energy. Okay. So I want to go in the shower. I like to go in the shower with my hair and my face and my teeth already done. And I put on my little bonnet or whatever while I'm in the shower. I shower and then I get dressed. That's how I do it. But I like to serve. I like to feed the community while I'm a servant. Some people don't like to do that. Some people want to be dressed to kill before they feed the community. I really don't see how that work it out for you, because when you're dressed to kill, feeding the community thinks that it doesn't have to give you anything in return. It won't really show gratitude for you because you're already looking so abundant. So I try to look like I make sure that I'm not so much in my queen and king energy far as dressing when I'm serving. Serving is supposed to be humbling. It's hard to be humble when you're serving, when you're showing up like you got money to burn. So some of y'all may see me in my little velvet stuff like this and y'all say, oh, it looks like she ain't got nice stuff. I got plenty of nice stuff, plenty of nice clothes. It's just that when it gets into later in the day, then I'll show up, climbing rank. But when it's early in the day, I stay in my lane. I haven't climbed rank for the day yet. I'm still climbing. Okay? It's too early. All right, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. I had a little bit of extra time. I love talking to y'all while I'm doing my hair. Something about talking on YouTube while I'm doing my hair. I just like it. But if you want to get the readings, the traditional readings, you have to go to my Nebula Tide channel for the guidance, the non-traditional and traditional guidance. I noticed that YouTube is pushing my Nebula channel. Thank you, YouTube, for pushing our channel. I see what you're doing. They pushing my Nebula Tide channel. Straight up, y'all. They pushing it. Because, I mean, the videos are being seen a lot. And they're not even that long. Okay, my videos will be under like 15 minutes and YouTube is sending them to people. A lot of people. I was shocked to see one of my 30-second videos got like 500 views. That video was only 30 seconds. And for it to get 500 views and it'll be only 30 seconds long and I don't even have 100 subs, that's doing pretty good. My problem is that people need to sub and stop just watching my videos or the plot or that channel. So if you're watching my videos on my Nebula Tide channel, consider subbing because it do help the channel to get pushed even more. Okay? Consider subbing to that channel. I do all kind of guidance now. Not like my old channel, y'all. On this new channel, I do a variety. You never know what guidance I'm going to put on. One day it might be talking about natal charts guidance. The next day it might be about stones. The next day it might be about animals. Next day it may be about food. How they spoke to me through food. How the Holy Spirit spoke to me through food. You just never know. So make sure that you sub to my Nebula Tide channel because that's where I'll be. From now on, most of the time, the season has passed for this channel. So don't keep on thinking you're going to get a lot of videos on this channel. Okay? I'll see y'all on my lifestyle, my Nebula Tide. Bye, everybody. Oh, if you were supposed to hear from me before Christmas, I will be emailing you. Love the Most High, I will be emailing you. Nora, I will be emailing you. Present Moment, I'll be emailing you. Y'all will all hear from me before the new year. I promise, okay? All right, bye, everybody.